Hello there, and welcome to another The Hunter Classic gameplay video. My name is Whimperman, and in this video I'm going to be going after whatever the April Fool's thing is in the game this year. So I've got the message that the developers have put up for April Fools. I've read it. It doesn't say what it is we're looking out for, just that you'll know it when you see it. Now, it does also say, find your trophy. Now, that could be a, you taxidermize an animal to put in your trophy lodge. I don't, so it's important to say, actually, that I don't know what it is we're looking for. I have purposely stayed away from other people's videos. I don't know what we're looking for. Now, so let's look back at what they have done in the past. So last year was some funny coloured turkey. Speak of the devil. So I'm going to go after him in a bit and see if that is in fact what we're after. So it might be turkeys again. I'm pretty sure the year before, so 2022, it was T-Rexes on, I want to say Loggers Point, I think. I don't know, I can't remember. So, yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Now, I actually went hunting for one of those. Shot it a few times, and then I looked up online to see why it wasn't dying. And apparently, although if you pumped enough lead into the T-Rex, it would die, you couldn't even scan it with your hunter mate. So I was like, oh, what's the fucking point then? So the fact that it says trophy, if it is the T-Rex again, then they're going to be able to be taxidermized, I'm guessing. But, I mean, the thing is, that could also be, maybe there's something to find on the ground, a bit like how they used to do, like with the Valentine's Day roses and the Halloween skulls. Maybe there's something that is a trophy shape on the ground? I don't know. Right, so plan and weapons then. Other than I've started here because I need to go. So that tent at the Golden Tree stand there is temporary. So I figured I would pick it up. So why the fuck have I spawned here? I'm like, well, normally in my brain, I'm like, well, I normally spawn here and then fast travel there, so I'll just do that this time. It's like habit. Obviously, I could have just spawned. Although, maybe what I'll do is I'll fast travel there, actually, rather than spawn there. Actually, it's probably a good idea. I might use the Golden Tree stand just to see if anything comes along. That is the thing we're supposed to be knowing when we see it. Actually, yeah, it's a good idea. It wasn't an idea, was it? It was lucky happenstance that I didn't spawn there. And then if nothing turns up there, I'll pick it up. So that's that plan. Weapon-wise, I mentioned in a previous video that I haven't got this caplock muzzleloader up to level 5 yet. And I'm trying to get all of my weapons up to level 5, and I very nearly have. At least all of the weapons that I own, I mean. I am, of course, bringing the snakebite bow, again as usual, because I'm still trying to get that up to max level, if I can. And I'm in full summer forest, apart from the stuff I took off for the intro. So I'm going to go say hello to that turkey. If it turns out to be anything to do with April Fools, I'll bring you back. And if not, I'll probably see you over at the tree stand, even if it's just to say I've seen nothing different. Meow. Bobcat. Right then, see you in a bit. Okay, as you can see, I haven't even left the tent yet. The rings you can see dissipating on the hunter mate there is the call of an elk. So I've got 3 chances of seeing something that might be April Fool's-ish. So I got the bugle caller. And I did just put the turkey box caller into one of my slots as well, but let's do this one first, considering he's so close. Actually, it might be a good idea. Just to get it coming this way, maybe. Okay, you look normal. So it's not... okay, it's either not elk, or it's not that one elk. Have you seen me? I think he may have done. Ooh, cows? Probably cows. Is it any of you? Oh no, that's a small bull. And an even smaller bull. And a cow. I mean, they don't look any different. I mean, I would say their antlers are shit, so maybe that's the April Fool. Maybe everything's really small. But then he was quite decent, so I really don't know. Oh, and another bull with a fairly decent rack. Well, goes too close at the top. Oh well, I'm going to scare off the turkey and the bobcat. And get a kill with this. Good, he dropped. Righto, like I said just now, I will see you over the tree stand probably. Or, well, the plan was originally the turkey, but, you know, I just messed that up. But mind you, there's normally turkeys over there, so... Oh, actually, do you want to see the score of this one, maybe? Maybe you don't care? I don't know. Let's have a look. My PB is 369, 300. Okay. So not, you know, record breaking. Right, well then, see you in a bit. Quick update then. Couple of elk cows in front of me, one there and one was on the road over there. So it seems that it's not a reskinned elk. Turkey there doesn't look any different. And on the red dot is an incoming blacktail buck. Aww. A doe. Blacktail doe. Doesn't look any different. This turkey is taking ages to come across the road. I've been calling and calling. It's taking a couple of minutes just get from there to where it was. Okay. I hear footsteps. Is that the last arrow? Is that an albino? Arrow. Oh, wrong button. Arrows. No, that one. An albino. I think I found the April Fool's thing. It's a Minecraft deer. What? Oh, okay. Well, that's a blacktail. Is it just the bucks, or is it just random? He stopped. He did stop for a second. There we go. What's that? More turkey. Okay, let's go. Let's go get that Lego buck then, shall we? Okay. Righto, I'll see you when I get over to his corpse then. Okay, I'm following the buck. There's a couple more does and they look the same. There's another turkey gobbler over there. So if blacktail does are normal and the blacktail bucks are blocky, is it just blacktail bucks, or because it clearly wasn't the elk? Yeah, typical. As usual, as I say in my one meme, heart lungs, heart lungs, heart lungs, body, 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 fleeing, 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 roaming, fleeing, fleeing. I wonder if whitetail are the same. Are there whitetail on Redfeather Falls? Is that a whitetail? Yeah, it is. There are whitetail on Redfeather Falls. And I'm positive that there are blacktail as well. Although there's also elk. Oh, and of course whitetail and blacktail do appear on other reserves. Oh, the blacktail don't. So is that it? I think if I stumbled upon it, is it just blacktail? See, whitetail, yeah. I think that's what it is. I think I found it. Right, let's go find his body. Okay, there's his body. Now, is that what they all look like? Or have I got lucky with an albino one? Blimey, he is just all blocks, isn't he? Yeah, is that an albino? Blocky all cream. Is that, I mean, that's a shit score, my god. I'm not even going to bother taxidermizing that, but... So is that a rare, a common? No, that's not... No. Yeah, I wanted to move, there we go. Okay. That's quite funny, actually. And I thought the colourful turkey last year were funny. Yeah. Rightio then, so probably most of the mystery is solved. It seems to be blacktail bucks. So, I'm tempted... Oh shit, I forgot to pick up that tent. I'm tempted... I'm tempted to go to Redfeather Falls. So, up here is obviously where the blacktail are. I mean, they're all mostly on the northern island. But there's no, other than here, the Golden Tree Stand, there's no real good place for them. But if I go to Redfeather Falls... if I remember right, just along this river here is good for them. And I think there's a... It's about there, isn't it? There's a golden tree stand here that I think is Blacktail. Yeah, I think it is. So, I'm going to check, but yeah, I'm going to go to Redfeather Falls next, I think. Go pick up that tent, and then I'll see you over there. And hopefully we can get better than 60. I mean, of all of the low scores that it could have been, 69 is obviously the best score of the low scores, but, you know, a 200 would have been nice. Okay, Redfeather Falls. I'm in full Boone and Crockett this time because if I remember right, the tree is on an island that isn't considered forest. And if I'm also right, field doesn't work anywhere on this reserve. Same weapons as before. So what I'm going to do is go to here and then I'm going to follow the river kind of to about... well, maybe a bit north in there. I'm aiming for 2 camping supplies to get to that tent, where I'm then going to hunt this area as well. That's the plan. So I'll see you when I come across some more blocky ones, and we'll have a look and see if there are... Oh, I think that post did say, actually, didn't it? Oh, Whitetail. That there were other variations. Yeah. Right then, I'll see you when something comes along. Or I find something, because I'm going along. Just a little update. I got bored at the tree stand, 3 does, 2 of which showed up, 1 of which was a blacktail, 1 of which was a whitetail. So, bored of that and left. There is a whitetail doe crossing the water from that bit of land. I've obviously lost sight of her. There is also a group of black-tail does there. No buck among them that I've seen. And to my left is another white-tailed doe. So all a bit meh. But I thought I'd bring you back just to let you know what's going on. Ooh. No, a bit of foliage was. In case you're wondering why they're coming this way, I made a call further back. Because I wanted to get the ones that were over there. So that's a black-tailed doe that's separate from this group. And the white-tailed doe was right next to her, and I wanted to get them out the way. And unfortunately, there was that herd. Anyway. Whatever. I'll see you when I come across something. Or another little shitty update time, I suppose. Oh, I see a white thing. There, nothing. Foliage. Alright. I just had a thought, by the way. I'm assuming that the blocky blacktail... The blocktails? Are they blocktail? They're blocktails now, yeah. Blocktails! Yeah, I'm assuming... Poo. There. I'm assuming that the blocktails are the only April Fool's things, just because that's what I found. I'm hoping there's nothing else. Oh, you're something different, aren't you? Yeah, there was a whitetail called. Why is it only domes? Moan. Oh, I also forgot to mention, not that it matters too much, but when I get up here, I'll be changing back to full summer forest camo rather than a Boone Crockett. I forgot to mention it earlier on because there's no, other than the riverbanks, there's nothing where the forest doesn't work. Anyway, see you in a bit. I brought you back real quick to say whitetail buck, really very shit roe deer model. whitetail buck, but a normal looking whitetail buck. Yeah. So I'm going to try. He seems to be stuck on a tree, and there's a rock in the way of my shot of his lungs. Commentary. No, I need to go further to the left. Just going to get him out of the way so that he doesn't, you know, take up the calls and respond to my lure and all that jazz. I think I just heard something else move. Oh, and a call. A blacktail. Oh, okay. So I think I heard something move over to the left. And I'm going to push forward towards the one that just called, and then it might have just been this guy I heard. But if I hear something behind me, then I'll know it wasn't. Oh God, look at that rack. I mean, that you should be embarrassed for yourself. Anyway. 55. Right, there's one. It's a normal one. However, I have just had the call of a second, and I don't know if that's the one I'm seeing, but it definitely isn't the one that just called. Was I recording? Yes, I was, yeah. Ah. That's normal as well, isn't it? Okay. So I was assuming, like the turkeys last year, that it was gonna be all of them were reskinned. All of the blacktail bucks. But I guess not. This is probably gonna spook the other guy, but never mind. Stop it. There we go. Okay, it looks like there were at least 3. Alright, well, I'm not going to bother showing me picking him up, because he wasn't particularly great either. Welcome back. Bear there. So, I changed my mind and I fast travelled to the campsite. And there was a buck down here, but it turned out to be normal. As you can see, I've then walked to this tree stand and then to that tree stand. And I was going to walk along here, and I got the call of a doe down here. And I decided if it was the doe that called, oh, if you really care, there was also a solo doe over here that I first tracked here. It was actually walking that way, so it must have come across. Doesn't really matter. Over here was another doe that I bowed. The buck here was with a doe. Anything else? Oh, I threw an arrow at another bear over here. I think that was it. The last bucks you saw, that was 3 bucks together, I managed to bow them all. I think that was here, across this water. Yeah, so all a bit meh. Now I've got about 50 minutes left that I can play for. I mean, I could push it a little bit, but so I think I'm going to go back to the Golden Tree stand on Whitehart Island and see what we can find there. So hopefully I'll see, well, most definitely you'll see me over there, even if it's just the outro. But I hope this video is going to be better than that. Cross fingers and touch wood and stuff. Right then, so I'll see you on Whitehart Island then. Right, I'm back in the Golden Tree stand. As you can see, it was a mistake to remove the tent, I believe. There Oh, and as you saw, he's a normal blacktail. Yeah, so difficulty getting here. 4 flocks of turkey. There was one coming down this slope to cross the road sort of that-ish way. Then there was another one behind them going that way. Then there was another one at the...
Bye, have a great time.
Okay. At the end of this field. Now, they were going towards me, but I had used the turkey caller to try and get the ones that were going that way to turn around and come this way. So that explains why these guys were going that way. And then, although it could very well be part of the same flock, there was at least 3 or 4 all around these decoys as well. So, oh, and a pack of yotes were all crossing the road here. There was like 6 or 8 of them, and they were all spread out, and I was crawling along, trying to get to the tree stand, but of course, although I thought I was past all of them, no, there was still some further along the road that saw me and spooked. So, yeah, it was probably a mistake to move the tent, so I think I might put it back permanently. Now, I have a bit longer to play. Although I didn't know he was coming, actually, until I heard him crossing the road. So it's possible there's another blacktail in the area. I'm tempted to start a new hunt and bring the tent back over. But then by the time I get back here, I won't be here for long. So maybe it's not worth it. So, it's the next day, and I've changed plans slightly. So, since the hunting yesterday turned out to be a bit shit with regards to the April Fool's aminals, I've decided I'm going to do 2 one-hour hunts today. I'm going to do one here on Whitehart Island. I've put the tent back, as you can see. So, I'm going to go to the golden tree stand. And if nothing turns up, I'm then going to head sort of northish. And then the other 1-hour hunt I'm going to do from the same tree stand as yesterday here on Redfeather Falls. And again, if nothing shows up, I'll then spend the rest of the hour going northish again. So, now that this is loaded up, I will fast travel over here and we'll see what we get. Actually, let's get the hunter mate. There we go. Ha ha! There we go. That's what we want to hear. In fact, you can tell that the tent is not in the same place because it's now facing a different direction. Right, so I'm going to crawl to the tree stand, make a call, and I'll bring you back when that buck gets here, regardless of what flavour it is. So I'll see you in a mo. Right, the buck is here. It's a normal one. Up to 175. Nah. I mean, its rack looks quite good. There's something else in the distance there. That looked normal as well, and it's a doe. Oh well. Oh, and another normal one. Coming from the south-ish. Is that something different? Is there another one? It's a doe. Look! Look who's coming with him! Hee hee hee! Not a white one though. Oh! Please, can't. So, I mean, it's shit score, but maybe it's worth taxidermizing the white one from yesterday, but has it been 24 hours yet? Half an hour to go. Okay, I'm going to taxidermize it, and if it turns out I get a better one, then I can just taxidermize that. I would rather do this, just in case I don't find another white one, than wait to see if I find another white one and then don't. I mean, the thing is, now that I've taxidermized it, I probably will find a white one. Although that then obviously works in my benefit. I bowed that guy, by the way. And the doe isn't bowed, or one of the does. I think there were multiple. Ooh. That's another decent rack, isn't it? Okay. So I'm going to bow him. And then I was going to shoot him with the cat lock. But actually I think I'll just bow him as well. Because you never know, there might be more in the area. Alright, well, unless another one that's blocky does show up, I will see you when I pick up that guy I just bowed. Which I bowed around there-ish. Yeah. Do you know what? I might as well. Since he's here already, I will bow him on camera. Ta-da! Oh, I'm using the, well, wrong arrows. I'm using the ones I normally use while I'm roaming. I have explained it in another video, in case you didn't see it. I use non-tracers when I'm in a tree stand or something, where the trajectory of the arrow isn't as important for me to see. And then I use tracer arrows while I'm roaming around, because then if I miss, I can see the... Well, I'm sure you know how tracer arrows work. I don't need to explain it. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you either when something else comes along or I go and get that other blocky guy. I've caught up with the Blocktail buck. I just saw his dome there through the trees. As you can see, he went quite far, because apparently it was only a body shot in the front of the chest. But there you go, that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah. Okay, blocky. Another Minecraft here. Much funny, very haha. A blocky normal, so the white one was special then. Okay. Right, I have... Oh shit. I didn't taxidermize it. I have another buck that I wounded from the tree stand that I need to go and get. It headed northeast-ish from the tree stand. Taxidermize, please! So, I might... So, it's only been a half hour-ish. I'm thinking I might actually just restart the hunt and go back to the same tree stand. I mean, look at the bucks in this. That's insane. And the one that I need to go and get as well. So, yeah, there's been quite a few. So, I mean, obviously, not every hunt is like that, but... I don't know. Actually, I mean, if he's running that way anyway, and my plan was to go north... Yeah, okay. Maybe I won't do a new hunt. Either way, I'll let you know. Right, so I'll see you in a mo. Buck ahead. On the red dot, obviously. And I was walking forward to get to somewhere where I could lie prone and see, and I think here is good enough. Possibly more, probably, maybe. Maybe... Actually, maybe I can go up to the side of the road and catch it crossing the road. Yes, I think I'll do that. Yeah, camo's good here, the view is good here. Here will do. Obviously, I've no idea if it's going to be blocky or not, but I thought I might as well let you know that something's happening. As you can see, I've gone for my northerly walk. There he is, he's talking to me now. That was the wrong button. It was next to the right button, but it was itself the wrong button, and I can't even say it correctly. Yeah, there he is. He's not blocky. So I think I'm going to use the cap lock. I mean, it's possible he's not alone, but you know. And then I'm going to head off to Redfeather Falls. I mean, it's not a full hour yet, but... No. Is he... Oh no, it's because he's on a hill. I thought he was still standing up. Right, I'm not going to bother showing him on camera, but I'll see you over on, even if it's just to say goodbye, over on Redfeather Falls. But hopefully we get some more blocky deers over there. Right, welcome back. You can probably see I have some bucks inbound. You might also be able to recognise I'm not in the same place. I decided to start a new hunt and try up here where there is just blacktails and black bear. Now, I did see this lot where the red dot is as I was coming over here. There was also a bunch of does. One of them I bowed there. She ran away across the river, and the other she was with, one went that-ish way, not that it really matters, and the others went that way. But anyway, these bucks... Oh, for Pete's sake. So this is why I left the golden tree stand further up. Bollocks. So, what I was trying to say is that I did have a look at them, and none of them appear to be blocking. So, poo-poo. So, I don't really know what I'm going to do. Actually, I do know what I'm going to do. I just looked at the clock. I've only got... Well, I set myself a time limit today because I also need to edit this video. So, it's only 10 minutes away. So, rather than try to fill up that 10 minutes, I'm just going to go start editing now. So, that'll be the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you got some enjoyment out of it, and it is a shame that I only came across a couple of the blocktail deer. So thank you again, and goodbye.